Homelessness is a big problem today. You know what it's like. You see a homeless person and you naturally think, this is your fault that you're homeless, your fault, and there's no broader context. Here's why you're right to think that. Here's some Trews.
The streets of New York City are growing increasingly chaotic.
Chaotic.
Under Liberal Mayor Bill de Blasio, who's been in office 19 months now. Mr. de Blasio apparently does not believe in enforcing laws against so-called quality of life crimes.
Quality of life crimes? He's evidently relaxing laws around persecuting homeless people who are already in a terrible situation in that they've lost their home.
So the streets are now full of beggars, homeless folks, and low-level thugs who menace.
You're a low-level thug and you're a menace.
So we asked Waters to go to the Upper West Side of Manhattan, fairly affluent neighborhood.
It's fairly affluent, so you shouldn't find any homeless people there. It's strenuous to exclude data with this kind of dexterity. The streets are full of homeless people and beggars that presumably have just started doing that for fun. They like it, I guess, because of they're black or maybe Hispanics, or if white, then meth head white. So that's why they've become this beggar, homeless, low-level thug.
To check out the situation.
Yeah, homelessness.
What do you think about the explosion in homelessness?
Why they're appropriating like sort of street culture, urban culture, black culture for an item where a man who looks like he's just stepped out of Harvard via Ross from Friends to damn the homeless.
It's awful. A lot of people are noticing it.
Hey, I noticed that! What's the worst problem about homelessness today? Well, is it like the sleeping in the doorway? Is it the drug addiction, the mental health issue, the fact that many of them are ex-service people, that it's an obvious symptom of inequality? I'd say it's noticing it. If only we could not notice it, then that would be the end of the problem.
People are placing the blame on the mayor.
I think the mayor is totally to blame. The guy at the top sets the tone.
Well, there are limitations to what, in this case, Bill de Blasio can do. And it seems that all is, like, if your decision is, should we be horrible to the homeless or less horrible to the homeless while not actually solving the problem of homelessness, I mean, that is sort of better, isn't it? No! Horrible to them! Can't we be more horrible to them?
It's pretty disgusting.
They're zooming in on, this guy loves being homeless. Look at him relaxing outside of Victoria's Secret. A pointless, senseless shop. Look at he's got his ankles bandaged up in rags. He's sleeping on rags. This is not a guy that's having a great time. This man, when he's growing up, was not like, I hope one day, if everything goes right, I'll get to snooze near nude outside of a laundry store.
Why do you think the mayor has been so soft in dealing with quality of life crimes?
I'm still struggling to understand what that is as a term. Hey, that is a quality of life crime. Do you mean I'm poor and I've got nowhere to live? Exactly! You're affecting the quality of my life. Now fuck off!
Do the police ever bother you?
Police, they nice with people.
They don't bother me.
Hey, do you mind if I talk to you? Oh. Okay, I suppose. I mean, I've had a pretty... Yeah. Do the police bother you? Actually, no. The police, I've noticed, it's almost as if that protect and serve mantra on their badges began to enter into their hearts that lie just beneath the badge because they've been being quite kind. Yeah, right, good, got it. They should be bothering them.
The city's a little more tolerant of it.
Tolerant is not a bad word, is it? Tolerant.
And they're not shooing people away.
84th and Broadway, with cars whizzing by. This is the exact location where the now infamous homeless man relieved himself.
I mean, why wouldn't you just go in your toilet? Exactly, yeah, what a prick.
The police sent him to Bellevue.
Yes.
He was evaluated, now he's back on the streets peeing again.
Right.
Oh God, he's doing it again. It's like he's never gonna stop weeing until he's dead. What's the natural end point of this? I think it's this, this is speculative. Why don't we round up all the homeless and put them in camps or kill them? Like that's, what else, what's this saying? It's not saying, should we solve the problem of homelessness? Can't we get these people jobs? Can't we get these people shelter? No, it's, can't we eliminate them? Can't we get rid of them? Can't we cleanse the world of them? Look at them pissing. They're disgusting. We don't need them. We should get rid of them. There's just a total creep that can only end in the annihilation of humanity for all but a few.
Were you the guy that was relieving himself in the city?
Camera at me. Please do not. I deny it.
Is this
no,
you?
No.
So there's a man who's mentally ill, who's got as close to nothing as it's possible to conceive of, and a powerful organisation haranguing and hassling him. Why? I suppose to calcify the idea that this person doesn't have any rights or any value as a human being. This is somebody's son, somebody's brother. This is a person that's got the same number of fingers as me, the same number of kidneys as me, that has the same hopes and dreams and emotional palette as I have, or you have, a person with the same right. How you could sort of create this item on the news and not reach the conclusion that we as human beings have to reach out and love one another, instead of a Rupert Murdoch-owned news channel quoting a Rupert Murdoch-owned newspaper to present a Rupert Murdoch-owned mentality of condemn and crush humanity, condemn vulnerability, close your heart, close your mind, destroy, destroy, destroy. How can this be a television programme?
This guy pointing the camera at me.
It looks, sir, don't touch the camera. Don't touch the camera.
Don't touch the camera. Let me see your nail. Oh my God, you touched the camera. Do you know how many houses we could buy for you with this camera? Well, only 1.5. But we're not gonna, because we got 25 of these cameras!
Was this you?
All right, you from Fox 5. Did we tell you about that? All right, don't come. There's 2 guys with cameras. I'm not speaking to you.
You know, you're not allowed to do this.
Oh my God, that's a Coca-Cola lorry in the background. It's such like a swirling, damning portal, an oracle of damnation for our time. Here we are in Manhattan, Upper Manhattan. Glorious place, cars whizzing by, Coca-Cola lorries. Let's find the weakest, most vulnerable person and see if we can drive him to suicide before your very eyes.
Please don't come here again, and please tell this guy to stop pointing the camera at me.
If you want to tell the mayor something, what would you tell de Blasio?
I'm not happy.
I'm not happy. Why don't you take responsibility for your own life? If this poor homeless guy can't get a break, how come sort of a woman who looks like she can at least afford moderate cosmetic surgery got the right to moan onto the mayor that every so often her view of Victoria's Secret is ruined by human destitution?
Now, the New York Post is doing good reporting on this.
Very good. I mean, and who owns the New York Post, Bill? I don't know. I don't look into those kind of details.
It says that the quality of life, tickets and people coming in and being charged are way down, right?
Public urination tickets are down about 1,500.
Why are we not chasing down those real criminals, those monsters of Wall Street, those people that are giving the piss?
I mean, you can see why. He doesn't want these things enforced. The mayor,
Doesn't
he
want them
cracked down on
enforced,
stop
right.
and frisk. You can smoke weed in public now.
It's almost like, I don't know, he's looking at who are the most vulnerable people and trying to give them some kind of moderate break.
Now, just doing this report, you know that the far left progressive...
Far left progressive, not wanting to be horrible to the homeless on the street. You, man, weird, hippie, commie, bastard, now get over here with us and kill this homeless guy.
internet crew is going to attack you and me.
Hey, that's aimed at us, isn't it? We are the far left internet crew. We're sort of part of that.
So we're mean guys, and civility doesn't matter. They want Calcutta on the Hudson. They want people all over the place doing everything. This is the philosophy. It's all society's fault, and you don't hold anybody accountable for whatever they do because it's not their fault.
You can't just, at the end of a line of massive economic problems, go, stop it! That's all been caused. What caused that? Well, I was homeless. Why are you homeless? Oh, because I got kicked out of the military. Why did I get kicked out of the military? I had a drug problem. Why have I a drug problem? Poor, difficult family upbringing. Why have a difficult family upbringing? Because there's not enough resources in the family. Why is there enough resources in the family? Because the world's so unfair and badly organised. Don't piss on the fucking floor. I don't want to hear about what your dad did for a living.
But we believe in that they shouldn't be allowed to destroy neighborhoods, and that's what's going on here.
Right.
There it is, that individuals that are vulnerable are condemned, individuals that are powerful can pass unseen through the world, procuring more profit, more privilege, while never being held accountable. But if you are exposed and vulnerable, you will be damned, and the more exposed and vulnerable you are, the more explicit and the more theatrical they can be in their damnation. Of course, the only solution to this is for us to bind together in new communities and to match this condemnation and ugliness with compassion and love. That we have to look deeper in ourselves to find more compassion, love and tolerance to balance this galling outpouring of hatred that's being sort of, as I say, dramatised, celebrated, ritualised through this peculiar channel. That's some True News. Subscribe here.
Is a tool that is abused to fool you and to leave you scared and confused. Trews is like the news. If the news was true, I want some Trews. Let's have some Trews.